Hey guys, how you doing? I told you I'd be back. I'm just right back here at the place where we had the big break and the X marker. Well, so far in this day's event, we've picked up a lot of evidence. Obviously, they're being hella active right now. That was a hell of a deal there, dragging those pieces of trunk of the pine trees for a half a mile. Remember, I showed you the drag marks, and they're sitting right over here to my left. What they're going to use for it, well, time will tell. I got a suspicion this is going to disappear. They're probably right now because the warm weather will be coming up, so this is the tide period. These rascals up here, they want to build the above ground shelters, okay? Now, a little while ago, also we got some vocalization, we got some whoop calls, and a little while ago also, just not too long ago, maybe within the last 30 minutes, I got some rock knocking.
And throwing.
And they threw rocks at us, and I did some rock knocking myself, get some communication going. But between us right now, they're here. They're off to my right. You know, you guys got to remember this. You know, because if I say such a thing, it's because I know they're there, and I know we're being watched. And just because I can't show you to them, that's not up to me, that's up to them. These guys they're experts in evading, so there's not a hell of a lot you can do about it, right? You catch the moment, and that's all you can do. Also, I just finished up. I got my cameras. My trail cams are planted out right now, right here, right where all this activity happened. And what I got back there too is I left them a gift, some treat. I left them some pork ribs. We'll see what happens. Anyway, oh, by the way, there you go, Derek. You remember you asked me, Derek from Canada. I think you asked me one time, do I ever use Beatty? And I replied on certain situations. This is one of them. Okay. Other than that, I try not to. Oh, and I was going to tell you too. My previous video that's up, I picked up some vocalization of that one towards the end of the video. If you go to that video, the previous one, which is the one that's up before this, the new one I got up now. And if you go to around 17 minutes, started around 17 minutes and 48 seconds. And if you let it run, it should be around anywhere from 51 to 53. So that's 17. Start out at 17.48 seconds. 17 minutes, 0.48 seconds. Run that through, and you should hear around 17.5251. You should hear the vocalization. Turn your sound up. It's there. Oh, and something else too. The other day, a little woman here, she had an experiment. She had an experience with a UFO. How you like that one? So, first of all, you saw this at the air base, correct?
Well, no, coming down the one road where they have a radar thing that's turning.
Well, I know that, but that's by the air base.
Yes.
That belongs to the air base.
Yes.
So it was by an Air Force base, guys. And the Air Force base she's talking about,
McClellan.
during World War II, World War Korea, and Vietnam, which I know this because when I was in NAM, when I was in Special Ops, I flew through here through that particular air base down then. And it was what you call a strategic air command. They also had the B-52s there, okay, and the fighter jets. My guess is if she had seen it by the air base, my guess is because they are automatically attracted to these military bases.
And our
Okay.
girlfriend, and
So
I-
so what happened? What happened?
well, a good friend of mine had seen one too, and she had it on, caught it on film. And I remember, and I remember seeing what, it kind of looked like on film. And then I was driving home, all of a sudden I seen this silver, like, I don't know, whatever sign that is. And it was flat and really shiny silver. And it's just the way it was going fly around the corner, and then it just like went up and it was gone.
In the coloration of it?
Silver, really shiny silver.
It was
in the front day.
was it shaped like a rectangle?
Yeah, like this.
Like a rectangle.
Yes.
Okay. Now I know you guys lately, they've been showing some of these film clips on TV of these UFOs now,
My friend
right?
has it on the same one on film.
And I'm more sure you've seen, there's one recently that's up there that is a triangle UFO. I have seen the triangle UFOs myself, okay? So, it's about the first time she had a real good experience like that one.
Just driving home, and all of a sudden this shiny thing flying right there. It's
Oh,
like,
by the way, her friend she's talking about that had an experience with the UFO.
the
I
same one. I
actually,
think it's the same one.
Actually, she came to me and wanted me to view it, and sorry guys, I never told you this, but there's a lot of things, I don't say. Anyway, she brought it to my house, and I viewed it for her, and
Wanted to see if
yeah,
you thought it was a UFO.
it's a bona fide UFO. It was a
Same one, I
unknown
think it-
aircraft, that's for sure, and I know my aircraft because I've jumped at about everything the military had to offer.
Yeah, because she got it on her cell phone by accident.
Anyway, I suggested, because it's, that's not what my channel's about, so I suggested to her, I referred her over to MUFON,
And they-
okay? And she did, and MUFON accepted her evidence and they took it, okay?
And I seen it in the same place she did.
I will say this, guys, and this is my own personal opinion. I have a very extensive military background in being in special ops, and of course, everywhere we went, we parachuted, okay? And like I said, I've jumped out of everything the military had to offer, period. I know my aircraft. I know what up in the air, what one could do and what one cannot do, and these objects I have seen do everything under the sun that we cannot do, and that is a fact. Also, in my personal opinion, do I think that ET exists? Yes, I do. You damn right I do.
Heck, and nothing that big could have flown that
Only,
tiny.
in my opinion, only someone that is really extremely arrogant, that believe and think we are the only living things in this universe, those particular people, I'll tell you one thing, you're in denial. You're just plain in denial.
We can't be
Because
going
they
on.
are real, guys, and they do exist. End of story, okay? Anyway, I thought you might want to like that little tidbit. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this up, and we're going to
Get
hike
out
out
of
of
here
here.
before it starts storming again.
Yeah, weather's changing again. It's getting all cloudy up here. Man, it could start snowing. Who knows? Probably start raining here shortly.
Is it going to freak storms?
I don't like my electrical equipment out in that kind of weather. So anyway,
Oh, our
keep-
shirts too. Remember, guys, we had our shirts made, and we're selling them. So if anyone would like one,
if you're interested in my T-shirts, go to one of my previous videos. I believe it's a Sierra Project 2021 Part 1, and in there all the information is already in there, so you can go back to that video to retrieve the information. Anyway,
but turn
Hey.
around so they can see it again.
they already seen it.
Oh, you
I'll make you happy. There you go. Women, right? I love them. Anyway, I'm going to be, here shortly, I'm going to be start doing some of my night videos, okay, guys? I'm getting geared up for that right now. And basically what I'm doing too, and I've been scouting some new areas where I can conduct some of my night research. Oh, one more thing I wanted to tell you before I let you go. Now the video, my new video that's up right now, what do you all think about that constructed shelter? Is that mind-boggling or what? And I'm going to tell you something, when we found that was out of sheer luck. We just ran into it, to be honest. That was a new area. We have been out in that area before, me and G. And we did extensive field research out there. In fact, that's where I found quite a lot of droppings. And then one day I came across that creek. It pays to get nosy, you know, sometimes up here. And that paid off there. And we found that Florin Creek, and that's where we went down there and we filmed all that. That video, in actuality, is about 1 hour and 30 minutes long. Okay, and it's also on DVD. Anyway,
You're still
that where
selling
that
it?
shelter is, where I said it reminded me of the Stonehenge. And look, and I got some of you guys' comments on there. Look at man, I'm not the one who misspelt the hinge. Okay, that was a partner of mine. He wasn't right in his mind when he did the title. Put it that way. I told him it had an I in it, not an E. Anyway, just to let you know, I'm up on everything, guys. I know everything goes on here. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you, you're never going to see anything like that again. That is a first and probably a last.
They
Like
want
I
the
said,
full
we
length.
just happened to come up on that. And that was a little bit time after we were on National Geographic, a little time down the road, you know, when we
And
filmed that.
if they want to buy the full length, they can purchase one of the DVDs too.
Then, and also, like I said, the reason I called it the Sierra Hinge, because when you went straight up to the shelter, see, and if you did an about face, and then you're facing to the south, right there, I was kind of disappointed because my cameraman didn't get all those pillars like I wanted him to. You know, by the time I got home and did this, it was too late. There's no way I was going to find this place again. Like I said, we just happened to walk in on it. It's that simple. Okay. Anyway, if you were looking to your south, from position from that shelter, what you would have seen, there was about 8 pine trees, and they were all lined up like this, like in a half circle, and almost like a complete circle. And every one of those pine trees were snapped mid-center. Every one of them, all 8. Now the other curious part about it, all the pieces were not there. They were all missing. Not a one of them were there. Also in that video, the new one, remember you see the big pine tree that we're over at? That, like this, it got put there. It came from nowhere in that area. Period. End of story. Anyway, look at that. I hope you like these videos. I'm really busting my beehide here, guys. Anyway, I think we're going to have a good year. Weather-wise, it's kind of funny. So, you want to go eat?
Yeah.
We're going to go eat. Okay, guys? We're hungry. So I'm going to, doing all this hiking in, man, build up an appetite. So anyway, guys, I hope you like the videos. I hope you like everything. You guys take care of yourself, please. Be safe. God bless. You know me. I got to go, man.
Bye.
Bye-bye.